Professional Meghan-hating trolls like Natasha Cannell, aka According to Taz, don't know whether to support Gwyneth Paltrow or hate her after she and Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, casually destroyed the UK tabloid narrative about them feuding with each other. On March 25th, Gwyneth replied to a question about her alleged beef with Meghan with a video posted on Instagram.
I genuinely do not understand this at all whatsoever. Do you understand this?
It was short and simple, and it packed a big punch. Even Beyoncé's publicist retweeted the video. It didn't just silence gossip. It exposed how the British press takes random online posts and turns them into real news stories. We see this time and time again when it comes to the reporting on Harry and Meghan. The tabloids will take a fake narrative from social media hate posts about the couple, print it, thereby turning it into a news story. And then that fake narrative gets amplified by other publications and ends up as front-page headlines and morning show topics. The same thing happened when they tried to accuse Meghan of plagiarizing the crest of a town no one had ever heard of, a story that was literally pulled from a Reddit hate account. The press and Meghan haters have desperately been trying to sell the Meghan and Gwyneth are feuding narrative, despite the fact that Gwyneth has made it very clear that she supports Meghan. Speaking to Vanity Fair just last week, Gwyneth said that she hadn't had the opportunity to become friends with Meghan, but added, "I mean, I've met Meghan, who seems really lovely, but I don't know her at all. Maybe I'll try to get through their security detail and bring them a pie." She also said that she was inclined to defend Meghan because she had been raised to support other women. Despite this, when Gwyneth posted a video of herself cooking on Instagram a couple of days later, the whole Gwyneth versus Meghan drama started back up again with trolls, and the media deciding that Gwyneth was definitely shading Meghan, even though Gwyneth regularly posts home cooking videos of herself and has been doing so forever. News of their alleged feud became front-page news, with the Daily Mail calling it an all-out war. Notice how the article says, Gwyneth's fans, as in, we got this story from hateful comments. Morning shows like Lorraine joined in and turned it into a full segment, complete with speculation and side-by-side comparisons. Now, all these people have egg on their faces. This is the second time this month that someone the media and trolls have tried to use to attack Meghan has come out in defense of her. Earlier this month, YouTuber Katie Maida defended Meghan against the absurd accusation that Meghan copied the title of her upcoming podcast, Confessions of a Female Founder, from Katie's YouTube channel. Katie was forced to point out the obvious, that the allegations were ridiculous and people were comparing apples to oranges. This resulted in a lot of racist abuse towards Katie, from the same people who claimed they wanted to help her, because royal fans never really cared about her work. They just cared about trolling Meghan. And the minute Katie wasn't willing to participate in the pile-on, they turned on her. And now they are doing the same thing to Gwyneth. Trolls who were just praising Gwyneth as the real deal are now attacking her online for daring to support Meghan. The creepy and perpetually pathetic Sidley twins hilariously went from encouraging people to buy Goop products to accusing Gwyneth of selling out. By far the funniest part of the meltdown is watching trolls vow to boycott Gwyneth's Goop products they can't even afford. Feudgate also shows how beneficial Meghan's new social media presence is when coupled with her team's new, more robust approach to tackling the media. Meghan's Instagram account has allowed her to take back the narrative and get ahead of the false stories written about her. We saw that when she posted the video explaining why she was changing the name of her brand, and we see that now with her shutting down these feud rumors. It's satisfying to see trolls who have profited for years spreading these false narratives struggle to cope when the negative stories about Meghan pumped out by the media get debunked. Poor Nancy Sidley had to resort to accusing Meghan of putting a filter on the video. She didn't. Nancy's just upset she looks like this. Poor According to Taz is floundering after praising Gwyneth Paltrow when she thought Gwyneth Paltrow was shading Meghan Markle. Natasha, aka Taz, who was gullible enough to believe the tabloids' lie that Gwyneth and Meghan were feuding, tweeted about her newfound love for Gwyneth Paltrow, calling her likable and fun. She even retweeted another troll who was praising Gwyneth's podcast over Meghan's. So when Gwyneth posted the video of her and Meghan cheekily shutting down those feud rumors, poor stupid Taz was forced to backtrack like the troll she is. In response to the video, she praised Gwyneth for taking back the, quote, toxic narrative and shutting down the trolls in the Sussex squad. First of all, Natasha, Taz, Harry, and Meghan's supporters known as the Sussex Squad never believed the narrative that Meghan and Gwyneth were feuding because the tabloids lie, and Gwyneth herself said she supported Meghan on the record. Second, there was literally no evidence that Meghan and Gwyneth were feuding to begin with. And third, The tabloids love pitting women against each other for clickbait. When Taz realized that her tweet wasn't sufficiently anti-Meghan enough, she backtracked by reposting that tweet saying, "I'm not saying this is good, aligning yourself with a toxic woman who abuses her staff, piled hate on the Princess of Wales with allegations of racism, made the Queen's final years awful and has the most toxic fan base in the world. What I'm saying is, Gwyneth took control of it. There is still no evidence that Meghan abuses her staff. When did Meghan pile on hate on the Princess of Wales with allegations of racism? I think you'll find it was Piers Morgan who named Kate as the royal racist. Meghan has never named anyone and has only said nice things about Kate. And Meghan's fans don't have YouTube channels dedicated to spreading conspiracies about Kate and her children. If the Queen's final years were awful, it was probably the bone cancer she was suffering from, and not Meghan, who was living nearly 6,000 miles away. It's fascinating watching a woman like Natasha, who has spent the last 5 years of her life spreading lies and conspiracy theories about Meghan to pay her bills, call other people toxic. Much of the hate the Duchess of Sussex receives is from women. And unfortunately, it's women who are buying into these tabloid narratives about her feuding with other women. Hopefully these trolls, these women, take a page out of Gwyneth and Megan's book and learn something about supporting other women instead of tearing them down, but I won't hold my breath because they've got bills to pay. At the very least, let's hope that this letdown was a lesson in media literacy for the people who swallow and believe every single negative story they read about Meghan. I mean, honestly, how many times do these people have to have their hopes and dreams crushed before they stop believing what the Daily Mail prints about Harry and Meghan? Anyway, thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe if you liked this video.